My name is Reke Kigade. My son's name is Bavin Jan. He has heart problem. He gets tired when he pray. He feels dizzy sometimes. That's why we are here. And we thank for helping us. The cost of operation is very high. We cannot afford it, but thank for your support. I am tense. I am stressed. I don't know what will happen after his surgery, but I hope God will help him.
Okay, my name is Dr. Angela Muhozia, Director of Cardiac Surgery at Jakaya Kikwete Cardiac Institute. Today, let me talk about congenital heart disease. So congenital heart disease, these are diseases that children are born with. So most of the children, when they're in their mother's womb, they have some kind of connection between the mother and the child. And when the baby is born, the separation between the mother and the child happens. And the connections, some of them remains like holes, which need to close after some time. But for some of the children, these holes does not close. So the holes are different areas. Some are venous and some are arterial. So we have several. So like we have the PDAs, which also is expected to close, but sometimes it does not close. And then we have the VSDs. And then also we have other conditions whereby you have multiple holes. A child have more than one holes, and then they might need interventions, and mostly within 3 years. And most of the children, when these holes don't close, their hearts will try to adapt and try to create some pressure changes within the hearts so that they can be able to survive and live. And then after some time, if there is no intervention, then the child will start to show some signs and symptoms of the disease. And that is when the child has to be brought to the hospital because this child is not going to grow like any other child, because they will have what we call delayed milestone, that the child will not achieve whatever they are supposed to achieve by age. So if the child is supposed to sit at a certain age, the child will not be able because the oxygenation and perfusion is not good to the brain and the rest of the body. And then intervention becomes very important so that this child can grow and live like a normal child.
The procedures we will be doing here are not available in this country. The hospital doesn't have the capacity to perform these operations. If we hadn't done these operations, then these children will not survive. It is actually life-saving operations and procedures that we are doing. The cath procedures have become quite routine for us in the West, but here they are not available. The cath procedures are not as traumatic and as lengthy as open heart surgery. Quickest ones can take 40 minutes to an hour, and this will be a life-saving procedure. That for us it is routine, but it's not available here, and children are dying because they cannot have this treatment here. So all the procedures we are doing are life-saving, and thank you for all the donors for your support for enabling us to be able to do this.
So one thing that I found very exciting was that the Muntada team that came was very enthusiastic, not just to procedures or to close holes, but also to actually teach us. So they were very kind and very patient with us and trying to explain, because definitely they bring in an expertise that we do, some things that we do here, but there are other things that they bring to the table that we don't. And so it was very nice that they broke it down, they explained it to you step by step.
So we just finished the PDA case, the 3-year-old boy who had a large PDA, and we put the device in successfully. It was on angiography. The defect measured about 5 millimeters, so we put an 8 to 6 millimeter device. It's sitting well. The procedure went very well, successfully. Tomorrow we'll be repeating an echo on the child, and hopefully if everything's okay, and then the child can be discharged home tomorrow.
They tell you how it's done, and they really create a lot of excitement for us. Like for me right now, during my training, they really make you feel they develop that interest in you to try and then say that after this, I want to do this, you know, and you can see, like, you take a baby in, very sick, 30 minutes later, baby's healthy, they sleep well. The next day you screen them and they are very different already. So I found it very encouraging to try and do ourselves, and then where I go back to where I'm employed to try and also do this going forward. Yeah, so it was amazing.